Alina Beskrovna is a Ukrainian startup product developer who recently escaped the besieged city of Mariupol. She is with us from Warsaw, Poland. So glad to see you safely out. You were, I understand, sheltering for 28 days in Mariupol. Tell us about what you experienced there.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be able to tell my story to the world. Yes, I was in Mariupol when the war began on the 24th of February, and I escaped miraculously with my mother on the 23rd of March. We stayed in the basement the entire time, and the air raids picked up about March 8th to March 9th. There was constant shelling. We did not have any electricity, any heating, any water whatsoever. And we found ourselves melting snow just to have something to drink, cooking on open air fires, under shelling, constantly deciding between staying hungry or trying to make some food under fire. There was no cell phone service, no Wi-Fi, obviously, and I've witnessed a lot of civilian deaths and just makeshift graves by the sides of the roads.
I mean, just listening to you describe what you went through is so upsetting, Alina, and I'm so sorry you went through this. What was it like in that shelter, in that basement? What was going through your mind? How were you able to withstand this anguish psychologically? You were with your mother, I understand.
Yes, I was with my mother and I was with my 3 cats that I just could not leave behind. Now, you have to understand that it wasn't a proper shelter, it was just a basement. And we were very lucky because it
Yeah.
was technically a luxurious accommodation. Because in my basement, we were able to stand upright, and it was dry, unlike in most basements in Mariupol that people have to still endure as we speak. It was absolutely pitch dark because there was no electricity. We used candles. It we spent most of our time just trying to survive between trying to get water and cooking food and rationing and thinking how much more we can make it in this besieged city, because there was no way to get food. Money was worthless. You know, we were just thinking of how do we escape, and then how do we live with making it through if we do escape successfully, knowing so many people are just left behind in those conditions.
And you have that guilt of leaving people behind. How were you even finding food to eat?
We cooperated with neighbors just because it was almost impossible to survive on your own. So we pulled all our stashed resources together. You know, everyone went through their cupboards and kitchen cabinets, pulled it all together, tried to make it through together. But it was obvious that once the grocery stores were looted and there was a thriving black market, the more vulnerable you are, maybe the elderly, maybe you did not think of drawing cash before the war began, the more risk you were taking to just die of hunger in the middle of Europe in the 21st century, which is incomprehensible to me, as I tell you, but I have to tell you because it's the truth right now. The city is still besieged. So to answer your question, the way to survive was to cooperate with neighbors.
I wonder how people view this Russian attack on Mariupol. Vladimir Putin is saying he came to liberate Ukrainians and ethnic Russians. What were they saying about him in these bomb shelters as they endured days of shelling and bombing?
Well, it's a complicated question because you have to understand even Mariupol residents were under very heavy Russian propaganda influence. If they have been consuming only Russian media for the last 10 years, they were under the impression that whatever the Russian Spring was coming and they had to endure this liberation and everything will be fine. I did have neighbors like that. Obviously, we did not talk and we did not cooperate. And I let them know about my views and we just stayed as far away as possible. But that was a minority in the basement. The majority was absolutely viciously just They could not believe this had happened. They were not understanding what exactly they were being liberated from. If it was peaceful life, that was the case. But
Yeah.
the main feeling was just anger, just extreme anger at the Russian people in general who let it happen in the last 30 years, and Putin in particular.
Let me ask you now about your escape. You went through, I understand, 11 Russian checkpoints to get out of there. Could you describe that journey?
We went through 2 Ukrainian and 16 Russian checkpoints, so 18 total. I made
Right.
sure to count just to have the exact number. We drove out on the morning, 7 a.m. on the 23rd of March. I was the one driving one vehicle just because there were not enough drivers. It was private cars that were lucky enough to have enough fuel to get us to Zaporizhia, because there's impossible to buy fuel anywhere from Mariupol to Zaporizhia. And I saw Russians with my very eyes. I made sure to never speak Ukrainian with them because that would endanger my life and the life of my passengers. But you just drive past, a summer camp you went to, your high school, and it's all absolutely destroyed in burned down, not even tanks, but just like pieces and remnants of tanks and private cars and bodies just lying over on the streets. And you just hope and pray, and you don't make eye contact with the Russians, and you just hope they don't go through your camera so you can get some evidence out of it. You just constantly pray. Even the atheists I knew prayed in my car.
You weren't speaking Ukrainian in front of the Russian soldiers so that you wouldn't endanger your life or the life of the passengers of the car you were driving. And you were just basically not closing your eyes, you were driving, but it's one of those like, let's just do this. Let's just go, pray, hope it goes okay. And you made it. And when you finally made it out, what was that like?
When I made it out, there was a specific moment when we approached a checkpoint, and the guy spoke to us in Ukrainian next to Zaporizhia, and it was this complete sign of just relief. We made it, we made it. We got cell phone service, we got Wi-Fi, everybody was trying to make calls, and we were escorted by the Ukrainian military into the city itself because it was past curfew. It felt eerie because the city, it was also in the middle of the conflict. It was just not as destroyed as Mariupol. So it was pitch dark. Everybody was absolutely exhausted from the ride. But the main feeling was just, we're back home.
Well, I'm so glad you made it out, and I know you're still processing all of this this trauma, and I wish you and your family all the best. Alina Beskrovna joining us now from Warsaw after a harrowing almost 1 month under constant bombardment and shelling in Mariupol. Thank you.